All right, guys, let me introduce you to today's project. Most people's garage, I think, is probably similar to mine. I tried when I installed my lighting, back in the day, I had several of these 8-foot fluorescent light fixtures. And now with the availability of LEDs, as these bulbs and ballasts have gone bad, I have switched them out with a very, very bright LED panel. I've got one on that side of the garage. I've got one above me here. However, I have not invested in putting anything over the garage door because there's a lot of evenings I'm out here and the garage door is open because it's nice out, and it would just cover up whatever light came from over here. So I've never really done any permanent installation over here. I have prepared for what I'm going to do today, and you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments as we work through this here. And I really appreciate a subscription if you guys like some of the content I've been putting out there. But what my plan is I've tried to make this to where anybody could do this project. I want the same light in this area of my garage, whether the door's open or not. So my goal is to have no difference in lighting whether the door is open. Now, I've seen people put lights on their garage door. That works okay. If the garage door is open, they're above you. I like having light above me so it's not shining in my face. When you have your door closed, though, now you have light coming at you from straight ahead, and I don't personally like that. But I would like to be able to use this portion of my garage as much as I do this portion where it's well lit, again, whether or not that garage door is open or closed. So my plan, zoom out here a little bit. I have a couple of, and I've been using these kind of on stands. They do put out quite a bit of light, not as bright as the panels that are above me now, but these lights are fairly bright and they're fairly reasonable. I got them at Menards. They're Master Force light fixtures. I purchased, I think, 1 stick of Unistrut. I used to do electrical work and I used a lot of Unistrut. I think it's pretty easy to work with. If you don't have welding capabilities or a lot of metal cutting capabilities, you can still kind of use Unistrut. But what I went ahead and did, you guys don't need to watch a video of me bolting lights to Unistrut, but I just came up with a way to mount these fixtures to the back side of this Unistrut. And I've already measured and pre-cut these. Again, you guys don't want to watch me cut and grind Unistrut and take all these measurements and stuff, but you get the idea. So what I'm going to do, I've purchased, these 90-degree brackets. They're made for the Unistrut. The bolts you have to purchase separately from the brackets based on the depth of your Unistrut and what you're using. But my plan here is to span 2 of my floor joists. Now, my floor joists run this way. So to span those with my first Unistrut, I'm going to have to run this way. And they're 16 inches apart. So I think I cut them probably 20 inches maybe to make sure I had enough to span those. Now, if your garage joists run this way, then you would run these pieces this direction. So you can kind of adapt this to whatever you end up having in your location. But what I'll probably do as I assemble this and go through the process is I'll throw you on a time lapse on the tripod and get them installed. I've already got some cords made up to what I think the lengths need to be. And we'll try to see what the difference is between my lighting the way it is right now and having this dark half of my garage that I really don't tend to use because of the lighting, and then what it looks like afterwards. Don't anybody yell at me for standing on top of my ladder. I know that's not right. By the way, I have already laid this out and drilled my holes. Because again, I don't think you guys really want to watch me drill holes. However, if you don't know how to drill holes, maybe tune in for the next video and I'll make sure I drill some holes for you guys. For any of you out there that have never worked with Unistrut, it really is pretty easy to work with. It's versatile stuff. That's why they use it all over the place. All right, I have the lights mounted. Everything's tight. One of the things I had to do to prepare for this, may be hard to see with that light on, but I put a handy box at the end of this fixture. Didn't come with it originally because I wanted these lights to be switched with the rest of my garage lights. So this box is only energized when I have the switch over on the wall for all these lights to be on. So these should get powered by that. And like I said, I had to make a couple of short cords to fit this, but we'll get the cords installed and zip tied and everything looking tidy, and then we'll give it a shot and see what it looks like. All right, moment of truth. Now I know what you're thinking. You're not supposed to use extension cords for permanent installations, but this is my place. It's my garage. This doesn't have to be a permanent installation. I kind of want to see if it'll just give me enough light over here to do projects and not have to isolate my work to this side of the garage. So let's see what it looks like. I think that's going to do. Way more light. If I want to work on something over here, I can. I don't have to set up portable lighting. One other thing I want to do is I'm going to open it. Now it's cold outside right now, so I got the heat going. But what I'm going to do is open the garage door, and off of measurements, I should be behind it several inches, but I can scoot these as close as I want to that garage door if I know where it's going to stop. But that garage door should go right over the top of them. I'm going to try it out here real quick. Well, there you have it. I'm going to open the garage door up one more time so you can kind of see how this interacts. It slides right over the top of these lights. Clears without a problem. And we have the same lighting in this area whether the door is open or closed. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like it, dislike it? I know not everything's kosher because we're using extension cords and maybe you guys don't like the look of Unistrut, but I figure a garage is pretty utilitarian anyway, and it throws a lot of light over in this area so I can do work over here and see what I'm doing without setting up that portable lighting. So again, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate a subscription if you guys want to do that. I got lots of projects I do. Lots of different ideas. If you guys have other ideas, drop those down in the comments. Thank you again for watching.